Yay!
Hey. All right.
Welcome, my CryptoComics compatriots. So, we are back with another edition of the CryptoComics Couch podcast, where we like to kind of, break out everything in the world of comics. And tonight, we got a special guest, the boys from Raze Comics. Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
Tonight we dance.
If you want to go first.
So my name is Trey. I am the co-creator / writer and now partially artist for the comic book. And then this is my other co-creator, Samuel Willis, as well. He also does a lot of the writing and a lot of behind the scenes work, the storyboards, the PR, everything you see online. That's all him too.
On the face.
So is this the official announcement? And now you're officially an artist on the comic?
Yes. Another, it's not spoiler or announcement. Just to get into it, I mean, I was a little bit on the first one, but now it is just me. So
nice.
Awesome.
So we are all, all the members of the Raze team, besides our cover artist, is all locals. So meet up every week, do our comic, and try to get it done as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible.
That's awesome.
Yep. So super excited about that.
Matt's my official artist.
No.
Yes. All right, let me check in the chat real quick here, guys. I'd let Matt introduce us, but everybody knows who we are. And if you don't, you really should. We're handsome. You just can't tell because I don't have a webcam on right now. Nobody's Loser comes in and says, hello. How is everyone doing this fine Tuesday?
Hey,
Loser. We got Anto. I'm going to mispronounce this. Barimian? Say, let's go.
Let's go.
Did I pronounce that right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah! We got Ricky Jerome coming in on Facebook as well.
Nice.
whoa.
Emoji flexing. I think that's what that is. Or are they fighting? Is that fighting? It looks like kind of like the old Irish fighting stance. What do you think, Matt?
It might be, yeah.
Nobody's Illusion says happy birthday to Andrew Dodge, by the way. And then we've got Andrew Dodge saying, howdy, fellas. Happy Tuesday. Happy birthday, Andrew. Very cool, man.
Happy birthday.
Nobody's Illusion says, I see Fry still hasn't fixed his camera. It's because Matt gets upset. He gets sad. I'm too handsome. It makes him cry. I mean, geez, it's just the way that it goes. Andrew Dodge says, thank you. We got Nathan over on YouTube saying, go Sam. Go Sam. It's your birthday. Or I guess it's not. It's
not for a few months.
Nobody's Lucian says, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for issue 4." So, do you guys want to tell her, or do you want me to tell her?
Yeah, I mean, we can tell her. By the way, issue 4 has been out. We actually released it on Halloween, but we are revamping it to get people even more excited. Which in the next few weeks we'll be releasing news about that. But as of right now, you guys have it on crypto. You get a little taste, and if you like the taste, then you can go right to Amazon and get yourself an issue.
It's like a delicious taste test of Raze Comics.
Absolutely.
I don't know that we've ever called it a taste test, have we? Oh, wait a minute. Nathan says that it's their birthday over on YouTube.
Oh, happy birthday, Nathan.
There can only be one. You know the rules.
That is too cool. Too cool.
That is awesome.
All right. So you guys got a lot going on.
Yes.
You guys have a lot going on. And so I am going to try to plaster these links inside of the chat so everybody has access to them. You guys are going to be able to find Raze over on CryptoComics. That's what you guys are looking at on the screen right now by going to that link inside of the chat. It's cryptocomics.com/u/SAMSUNITESUP7. Those of you who are wondering why I just spelled it out like that is because some people actually only listen to this show. Probably because they think I'm too handsome as well. And we've learned that we have to spell out people's usernames so that they can find you. When you go to that URL, just click on sign up and follow Sam. Right? It just says sign up and follow. I just added the word Sam.
It'll be right here.
Yeah, you'll see it right in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and you can check out a lot of the Raze Comics inside of there, as well as the beautiful taste test preview that was just mentioned. I'm totally calling it that for the rest of this show.
Not teaser. Not teaser, taste test.
And as Sam was just saying, after you guys get a good little taste of that over on CryptoComics, make sure you go over to Amazon, check them out there. You can pick up the book. I believe it's available in paperback or Kindle edition. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yes.
Make sure I'm right before I say it. Yeah. $4, guys. $4 for a comic. When's the last time you saw a $4 indie comic? I don't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah.
So is the
But there is also another way. Oh, wait a minute. Nobody's Loser comes in and says, "Oh, it's a zombie comic, and you said taste test preview."
I didn't think about it that way, but it works.
But there's one other way that everybody can help support Raze, and that is the amazing Patreon page. And to get to that, you go to patreon.com/Raze Comics. That's RAZECOMICS. I don't know why I'm spelling so well tonight. I'm doing a good job there. I feel like I should get an award. But yeah, so tell us about your Patreon, guys. What's going on here? What do we got? What are we working with?
So the Patreon is a way where we will be able to connect more with our readers. So this will be where we're transferring all of our main activity over. So you'll get a lot of, behind the scenes stuff you don't see, because normally everything you see on stream with you guys or stuff that we post maybe on Facebook, but all the in-betweens you guys are going to get right here. We're going to be connecting with our readers. We're going to have, some Discord servers. You can talk with us, see the process, and just everything about this project. This will be the place where you get to see more than anyone else.
So now, do you got to be a member of Patreon in order to access the Discord?
Yeah, so this is kind of like an exclusive thing, and props to my little brother for two things. All the tier art that you see, he came up with that, which is awesome. And
I love it.
Also, he came up with the Discord server idea just because as we progress through like our Patreon and as we're constantly continuing to post, the cheapest tier you're going to get that. So as soon as you spend $2, you could literally come into a chat room with us and you're going to be able to talk to us. You can ask us any questions. You could say what's up. And we're going to be doing a lot of I would say streams as well in the future, just to obviously when issue 5 gets done, is, inviting everybody back and being like, hey, we're having the stream, come and chat with us. We're going to be reading, maybe doing some page breakdowns, and maybe some more exciting stuff that would involve that Discord server.
So, would you guys think that it'd be a good idea or a bad idea if I start charging Jared $2 a month to talk?
Oh, great idea.
That's not fair.
Hey.
Hey, Jared is here.
It's the ghost of Jared.
I
See how you guys are talking about me while I'm not.
I'm about to literally kick him off of a stream that he is arriving late to and hasn't even joined. Because I can see in my little window here what he is going to try to pass as branding tonight.
Oh God!
And I got to be honest with you, Jared. I'm a little upset,
Dude.
What is that?
This is beautiful. What are you talking about? It's right there. You can see it.
Jared, you can't turn our logo into an eye patch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, one eye people need merch too.
I think it works. Sam, what do you guys think?
I feel like I'm on one of those specials of SpongeBob SquarePants where the pirate just comes on and talks for 30 minutes.
Jared, I don't even know what to say right now, buddy.
Considering what your branding says, I would say mine's doing much better.
Hey, mine's zombies and it's got flowers in its hair.
Yeah, but where's your logo?
I am a logo. It's a zombie. Tonight is zombies. Where's your zombies?
Jared,
all right. Well,
people lined up our streams back to back to back. They would think your razor just broke and you never got another one because the last time it just stopped working and now you have a full beard.
Dude, I kid you not. Have you ever seen the SpongeBob SquarePants episode where it just goes poof? That's what happened.
That is Jared.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, let me keep going here. Andrew Dodge comes in to let us know that he just picked up the paperback and joined the team.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool, that is pretty
Dude.
cool.
That is pretty cool. You guys probably already went over the preview in the marketplace, dude. That is looking stellar, boys. They're picking out some high quality comic right there, man.
Thanks, man.
Pretty impressed.
So, can I ask you guys something about the comic book a little bit? Well,
yeah.
More about kind of zombies in general, really.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think kind of the world is so intrigued by the kind of art of survival, the man versus zombies?
I think the whole interest behind it, at least in my perspective, is you really get to see the real people. People always say you don't know someone really until something bad happens, and you get to see more of that person. So the different side of people comes out in dire situations, and I think that's something that you can only get in a genre like this, as opposed to, let's say, if it were something like a superhero comic, where I believe me, I do love them, but it's just a different overall mindset, and that's really, at least to me, what brings me into it, and hopefully other people into it too.
Okay.
I also think, like, to add on to Trey's, it's kind of like the extremeness of when you're like, if this was to happen to you and you had to be put in this mindset, what would you actually do? It's almost like putting like an animal in a cage and seeing how it's going to react. When you corner an animal, they're going to try to claw their way out. And I think as human nature has proved again and again, is we'll do anything to survive, no matter the cost or the sacrifice. So it's kind of like creating those scenarios where that can happen, or you can build that up to see how a certain character would react.
Right.
Well, I kind of like how at the beginning of 4, they're talking, and I'm not 100% sure who the two were. I think they were kids or something like that, but talking about how they aren't killers, and how once you kill, you kind of cross over. So they still have that concept of that the dead is a living person, is a person, I guess, not living person, but a person. Mm-hmm. And that's a really, really nice motif to go into this, where it's people have to deal with that conscience aspect, you know, I got to defend myself, but at the same time, even though there's no life there, can I take a life in order to do so? Some people can, some people can't.
100%.
That's
I'm dang near willing to do it every time I go to Walmart, guys.
That's different. Those people have no souls.
All right, here we go. Another question for you. So you're sitting there, all of a sudden, zombie apocalypse happens. It's real. What's the weapon you go for?
Ooh. Shovel.
What?
Shovel.
Right.
Shovel. I thought about this.
That's
it's useful, man.
Okay.
I mean,
I like
you
his
got
answer.
a weapon. You got a weapon, and you could dig your own grave.
Exactly.
Well, think about it. You can't run out of ammo. He's definitely got the reach advantage on most melee weapons there. I like your answer.
It's
I like
also
it.
Nah,
another group of
I
people.
would go with a mace, ball and chain mace.
You're going to go out
A
first.
mace?
They're gonna see you with a mace. They're going to see you as a
Yeah.
threat. I'm just a man with a shovel. I'm not threatening to other people.
I'm a shoveler fan too.
No, I just want
love
to
the
see Jared
shoveler.
with a mace here. Like, I think he's gonna hit himself in the face.
I don't.
I
I
know
really
he's
don't.
mace as a weapon, but I'm kind of thinking he's thinking about the spray. You know.
Sam, what about you? What would be your weapon of choice?
Honestly, I don't know if I can top the shovel idea because it is very discreet. But I would say, as cliche as it sounds, just like my go-to would probably be like a machete, just because, you know, you could probably find a holster for it. You could just go around, and I think it would be efficient.
And you would also be perceived as a threat by other people. So while they're attacking you,
Questionable, because see, the machete has that big blade, and it is thin, but I mean, if you get it lodged in a skull, you might get it stuck there. You know what I'm saying? You need something that, you know, a pike in each hand, like a spike in each hand. That'd be awesome.
That's why my answer is going to rule them all. An A10 Warthog.
Ooh.
All right.
That's not an answer, Fry. What if you ain't got no gas?
Then I'm still in an A10 Warthog.
prices did go up.
Yeah, I know, but there's no kitchen in an A10 Warthog.
If you're in an A10 Warthog, you have everything you need.
You can't dig.
No, you don't. You have no bed. You have no pillow. You have no
Yes, you do.
kitchen.
There's a seat.
You have no bathroom.
Wait. So zombie apocalypse, and you're worried about your pillow?
You're damn right. I want rest and comfort. I got to be rested in order to take on the day every day. Are you kidding? I want my pillow.
All right, then perhaps I'd change my answer to a, I'd say like an early adult giraffe.
Early adult giraffe.
Well,
Yeah, because you don't want a baby
Or
giraffe,
feed.
they're violent.
but an early
They
adult
got those
giraffe.
horns, and they
Yeah.
just like.
Oh boy.
And
I mean, have you seen Giraffe
let's
Attack?
face it,
They're
you
pretty
guys aren't gonna.
next.
Well, you're not gonna mess with a dude that just rolls up riding a giraffe. You feel me?
Dude, no,
Yeah, you got a point.
a weed eater, a metal bladed weed eater.
Where's your pillow gonna go, though, Jared?
On my back, it's like a backpack, dude.
All right,
Come on, man.
Everybody
What
in
was
chat, make sure you guys are chiming
Exactly
in.
right,
Questions
Sam.
You guys have. So let's see. Nobody's loser says I can't take Jared seriously with the eye patch. We can't take him seriously normally. The eye
Yeah,
patch
I was
kind
gonna
of
say,
fits
I
the
can't
game.
take Jared seriously. You should have stopped there.
Yeah.
I am very serious, guys. I am so serious. Look at me.
Very serious. It almost looks like you have like a gnarly unibrow.
Dude, I do have a gnarly unibrow. I have to pluck it. I'm just kidding.
Moving on. Leslie says, "Hey everybody, what's up, Leslie?"
Hey,
Nobody's loser says, "Ooh, well said." Ben Willis says, "Sorry that I couldn't go live. I hope you guys loved the trailer and get ready for more content." Yeah, so you guys are going to premiere the trailer over on your social media channels and for Patreon, right?
Yeah, so it's on our Facebook right now. It's on Patreon, and Ben is actually the one who made the trailers, which he spent God knows how long making that trailer. So all props.
Nice. Good work, Ben. Good work. Unfortunately, we won't
wish
be able
I
to
could
show
see
the
it.
trailer on the stream. You can see it.
I
You
can.
just got to go over to the Raze Facebook and click on play.
Okay, so do that after the show, everybody. After the show. Thank
There
you.
you go. All right, Nobody's Illusion has a question for us. What's your favorite zombie movie or TV show?
I already know what mine
That's
is.
easy.
Yeah, there's only one.
Shaun of the Dead.
What?
That is a good choice, but I'm gonna raise you up one. I'm gonna say Train to Busan because it is an overall
Ooh,
great.
You
good
know,
one.
I was actually going to watch it last night, but yeah, I ended up just
Fantastic. One of my favorite zombie movies of all time. I will say that.
I have to agree.
Okay, that only leaves Jared then.
I'm trying to think of it. It's Disney, and the
Okay,
zombies
then
have to
not
wear
Jared.
these bracelets, and it makes it so they can be normal, and they're like in a high school musical.
All right,
Zombie
guys.
High,
this is an
maybe.
Awesome stream.
yeah. I'm with you on that one, man.
Walking Dead, man.
Holy
That
crap.
is my favorite all-time zombie TV show movie. Oh wait, I do like World War Z. I really liked World War Z too. Like when it comes to movies, I liked World War Z. When it comes to TV series, I really liked Walking Dead. Of course, is my all-time family favorite.
Absolutely.
Nobody's Illusion comes back to say the weapon of choice would be the katana. For Nobody's Illusion.
Classic.
Yep.
You know, they did a.
It
Go
was
ahead, guys.
well done on. Oh, sorry. Were you saying?
We're waiting on you, Matt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it was well done on Walking Dead, but you know what? I think Jared's got me convinced. I'm gonna go with a pillow.
Dude, it's gonna trend all over now. Just put it on Twitter, everybody. We're gonna trend. The
Let's
zombie
get this timing, guys.
apocalypse weapon of choice is my pillow. It's gonna be fantastic.
He's just a sleepy pirate.
Oh man, it's amazing that we ever get anything marketed on this stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's every time, man. Every time.
Wesley comes in to say, "Hang on, I would 100% mess with someone who rode up on a giraffe. That'd probably be the first person I went for because clearly they have everything going for them."
I don't think they have everything going for them.
Tell you, sir, Dom,
Giraffes are mean. They have a really weird gait. I mean, I think you got it all wrong. I would pick a rhinoceros.
yeah, but
Yeah.
rhinos,
Good luck with that.
yeah, rhinos really don't move like that unless you're gonna come out the butt like Jim Carrey, which. I
Getting kind of hot in these rhinos.
I did not think of that one. I should have thought that one through better.
All right, Nathan says best zombie weapon is a Pokeball. Just catch the zombie and forget about them.
That's a good.
Yeah,
one.
but you'd have to
No,
have a
dude.
lot of those
You
little
could totally summon that Pyro Dragon looking one Pokemon, and he could just burn them all down.
balls. How do you pronounce that?
Great
Is it
idea, Nathan.
Pokemon?
I think it's
Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
Is there a difference if there's one or more than one? Is there a plural in this situation?
Pokemon.
You're in plural, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm learning here, guys. I'm not making
Oh,
jokes.
it's Pokemons with an S.
No.
I think it's actually pronounced more Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's it.
well, I'm gonna get me a bunch of Pokemons.
All right. Well, Nathan over on
See,
YouTube's asking a
smooth.
question for us. Have any of you read the Rot and Ruin series? I haven't read the entire series, but I have read a little portion of them.
I have not. But I'm gonna have to hop on that because it sounds interesting already just by the title.
Never judge a book by its cover or its title.
That's exactly what the cover's for.
What's funny
Good
is
point.
this comment came in right when Jared said that his favorite one was a Disney movie. Good night.
Hey, it was a great Disney show. My kids were watching it. They loved it. It wasn't like scary.
I would have loved
Sweet.
to have heard that pitch.
And there were werewolves in it too. They were all dancing and singing.
Are we going to get back to you trying to
Great.
explain to the entire internet that your wife made you go watch Twilight, even though you have a Team Jacob T-shirt?
Oh my gosh, dude! I kid you not. In Twilight, there was this point where I was sitting there bored in a theater for 5 minutes. I was like, "Is something going to happen?
Wait,
please."
you watched the whole Twilight series and you were bored for 5 minutes?
No. This was just the very first movie.
You just
I was
officially
never
lost
allowed
your
to
man
go to
card.
another one after that. I made too much fun of the wolf guy. Every time he tore off his shirt, and all the girls in the theater were like, I was like, steamy.
Okay, wow.
My wife wouldn't let me go anymore.
Wait a minute. Leslie says the fact that it's actually illegal to fish off the back of a giraffe proves they actually do not have everything going for. Okay, look, everybody knows.
That's only in Idaho, though, isn't it?
I think so, but everybody knows that during a zombie apocalypse situation, the rules are no more.
Yeah, I don't think
I
someone's
can
sworn
see
you away from fishing.
There are no laws in the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, Nobody's Illusion says Pokemon. Andrew Dodge says Pokemon. Guys, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. I'm just reading it, and if I'm mispronouncing it, then I'm
Pokemon.
continuously
It's
mispronouncing
Pokemon.
it. Pokemon.
Pokemon was short for
Pokemon.
monsters, so I guess it would just be.
Oh, are you serious?
Ooh, good one.
Is that true?
That was a good one.
I have
That was a good one.
That's
That's-
actually
I actually enjoyed
makes
it.
perfect sense.
Sam's like, wait a minute, is this accurate?
I've never heard of that.
You heard it here first.
I think it was created by Rob Thomas, actually.
Oh,
The guy from
dang.
Matchbox 20?
I think so.
What?
I'll have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's awesome. Nobody's Who just says,
Okay.
ooh, actually, my favorite zombie show is iZombie. JD Smith, Digi Artist, comes in clutch, as always, saying, did I miss The Living Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, The Living Dead.
Those are so good.
Ooh, that is a good one, dude. There's also that funny one, with those two
We already
dudes from
said Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead. That's funny.
That was the first thing brought up, Jared. Thank you. Thank you
Oh,
for
I'm
paying
sorry.
attention to your friends.
I can't hear with this thing on.
Oh, God. Min comes in
Hey.
laughing, saying, yeah. JD Smith says, are we naming favorite zombie stuff? Yes, actually, a question earlier was, what was everybody's favorite zombie television show or movie? Make sure you guys are chiming off in the comments as well. And if you guys have any other questions, make sure you guys are chiming those in too. This one, we're just going crazy. We're having fun. That's a community action piece. It's an art piece. Nathan
Yep.
says,
And just so everyone knows, Pokemon is singular and plural. Thank you,
Okay,
Nathan.
come on.
Here we go. Fact check. Nathan.
Just a fact check there for y'all, just in case. You know, I just want to say, great job on the cover, guys. Like, I really, really, really like how you're holding the Raze cover theme.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and making it work too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, at first I was like, oh, this isn't going to be able to last very long. But you guys are freaking really keeping it going. I was really excited to see number 4.
Yeah,
That looks freaking awesome.
That's always the biggest or the hardest conversation is how are we going to do this and keep the logo in the middle, put something on the side, but last minute we always figure it out.
Yeah, literally last minute.
So what are
Really?
the chances that we can get some knuckle tattoos that say CryptoComics on some of these hands in there?
Like this. See, 2 knuckles. It'll be like this: 2 knuckles with raised down the middle. Crypto Comics. Boom, like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The brass knuckle that say crypto on one hand and comics on the other.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey,
Yep.
yeah.
You know what? I kind of want some. I'm gonna be honest with
And
you.
then a zombie jaw getting broke.
All right, Jared. I've got knuckles. You have a jaw. I'm thinking we can make this work.
I didn't offer myself to be the test dummy for this at all.
You
I think
did
it's a
when you showed up
terrible
late
idea.
to the stream, Jared. Okay.
I didn't show up. All right, I was a little late.
Rules are
Sorry about
rules,
that,
bro.
guys. I am
Rules are
so
rules.
sorry.
It's all right.
I was fixing things. I gave my team notice, not like they ever listen.
We'll see his watches on his left arm, and you can't see out his left eye. So.
I know. It's getting hard around here.
Shitty Smith Artist says, Dead Alive, easy, a.k.a. Brain Dead. The wettest movie ever made, ever. No movie even comes close to the gore of Dead Alive. He is not wrong.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't think I've seen that
Neither
one.
have I.
Really?
I like
Oh,
it.
it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys absolutely love it.
I was a little confused when I heard wettest movie because
Yeah, I was like, what does that mean? But it's New Zealand, and they're surrounded by water, so it's probably that.
Man comes in on Facebook saying Jared's getting thug.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh boy. No.
What?
No.
Elias comes in saying Raze is crazy. It really is, too. It's a great book.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Story.
Fantastic.
J. Smith says something looks really odd about someone in an instructor shirt wearing an eye patch.
This is what happens, kids, when you don't pay attention.
Wow, now you sound like my old shop teacher who'd be like, you guys see what happens?
I'm not messing around here, guys.
This is a very hard job. You got to pay attention, or you'll lose an eye.
Fingers for fun.
All right. So I got another question for you guys. With your story, Raze, are you going to kind of make any references to like the old voodoo zombie religion kind of thing coming out, or?
I'll let you take this one. What do you mean by old voodoo religion?
Yeah.
Well, like with the old the voodoo religion, when it came to America, one of the things that they really believed in was the zombies, and that's kind of the introduction to zombies in America was through that religion. So,
well, I can say on record, and I don't know if anyone's really picked up on this, but if you go into some of these issues, there are huge nods to people who have done it before, zombie genres, because we like to tip our hat to everyone who's been in a category we've been in, and it's kind of like, you know, it's a cool Easter egg, and it's also like, and we can get into this, is our zombies are very different from what has been done before and how it's been done before. Which I think as the story goes along, you'll kind of see that it's not your average zombie story.
Yes, which is what we get into in this issue 4 now. So you'll see a bit of it on, I think it was page 5 and 6, probably 6. But this gets into a little bit of what makes these so different. Just to build up what you were saying.
So your zombies are different. Like maybe they think a little bit, or they move faster or slower, or
they're trying not to
give
away Easter eggs or spoilers here, Jared.
Oh, you're right, Fry. You're right, guys. You got to go check it out because these guys are obviously hinting at something bad. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get answers, but they don't let me give the spoilers out very often.
Well, there is a bit we can say. So nice. On the 6th page, which you have on Crypto right now, the lower half of the page, you're going to see, obviously, there's a man who looks to be in distress, and you're going to see some stuff on his hand. And that is our kind of like our gotcha thing. So the biggest thing with this genre, or, you know, zombies in general, is how does it spread? How do you turn one person into a zombie? So we decided to think a little bit outside the box. So those little warts or blisters you see on his hand, that is at the core of our zombie apocalypse.
Oh, see, I was thinking liver spots.
Dude,
yes.
You know what? I've got 2 teenage kids. I knew that the acne was a bad sign. It's gonna be rough.
But yes,
kids, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but
So you guys are going to cover the act like so in World War Z the spread was really fast, and like Night of the Living Dead it was really slow, and you guys are going to cover this.
So it's kind of like are you talking about the way they move or the way they act?
No, the way that it spreads. Like, do they do they have to be bitten, or could they just like touch the blood of, or something of that nature? Because you have this situation where you have like, warts or lesions or whatever you want to call that, and then and so I mean that could be happening from like touching something versus being bitten by something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, you hit the nail on the head. So this one is spread fully by physical contact. If they touch you with their hands, that's it. You've been.
Oh, that sucks.
Matt, you're not allowed to touch me ever again.
I want to change my weapon.
What?
I want
no. You're using your damn pillow.
No, I want a halberd, man. It's not long enough.
Jared.
I want something that did you guys see the South Park COVID special where he has that 6-foot stick and he pushes people away 6 feet, 6 feet? I want something like that where I can hold them back, man. Freaking cast by touching? That's insanity.
Nope. We at CryptoComics will officially ensure that these zombies rub their hands all over Jared's pillow.
What?
Wait, what? I'm using Jared's pillow. I already said I'm using.
Hold on. That's insanity. So
moving on.
So then it must be like they're oozing out stuff.
There's only one way to find out, Jared, and that's to read the books.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. I was just like, but I won't do that no more. It's okay.
Jason
It's okay.
comes in on Twitch saying Serpent in the Rainbow is a great voodoo flick. A lot of old EC comics like Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, etc. have zombie stories, but most of them were voodoo inspired, not the Romero zombie virus that most of us know today. Very good point made.
Wow, did you?
Yes.
Way to freaking pull that out. I swear he's like a freaking professor.
And then Digi pulls and channels his inner Jared saying the zombie infection is spread by internet gas.
Oh, dude, I heard about this internet gas.
Nobody's illusion comes in with what everybody's thinking. Wow. Rose Kirby says, hello, hi, good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late, but good morning from Rose. And hello to the chat.
Hello, Rose.
What's up, Rose?
How you doing, Rose?
What's going on, Rose?
Antonio is over there on Facebook starting up a chant.
I just wanted to show you what Antonio was really doing in the background.
Rose Kirby says, hey, Matt, did you know that Red Dwarf is 34 years old today? Just thought I'd let you know.
Oh,
wow. Who's the Red Dwarf?
Is that like a nickname for a puppy?
Is that like Lord of the Rings?
It's an old BBC comedy, man. That thing is awesome.
Oh, okay.
I have never heard it. Oh, JD Smith.
And of course, Digi does. Hey, Digi. Is there nothing you don't know, Digi? That's what I want to know. Is there nothing you don't know?
A new fact check.
All right, here we go. Elias comes in. Question for Raze Comics. Will there be new characters with crazy skills in the Raze story? Gunslinger, archery, etc.
So that is a good question. Just because I think what people haven't realized about this story, because we haven't gotten too far, we're only on issue 4, but you will slowly see what I think a lot of movies / TV shows, some do, depending on what show it is, but it's kind of like the slow burn to like finally like learning how to use certain skills, because like all our characters are like, they're like fresh out of like high school and like in their low 20s. So like you're not going to have people who know how to use like automatic rifles and shotguns and knives and katanas. Like we tried to make it as realistic as possible. Like if you were to be thrown into this right after you graduate high school, like how would you be?
Off of what
you know what?
Talking about with
go ahead, Trey.
Sorry, with the mindset of taking someone's life we were talking about earlier, is that hasn't come into play yet. We're kind of talking about it, which we saw in this issue. So those things will come later as, you know, they get more comfortable with doing things like that. What I can say now is, at least with the main characters is everybody does have like a certain skill set which you'll see come into play, and they'll all be able to boost or worsen their chances in the story so far.
Do you have any characters with an extraordinarily handsome voice? If not, would you like one? I don't mind being in your comic.
Do not ask Fry if you do want one, because you destroy it. Hey, so here's a question for you. So in like the Walking Dead series and stuff, and then that jump off of the Walking Dead, like the other Walking Dead or whatever it was called, they kind of came up with a kind of a cheat code, if you will, which was covering themselves in the blood of the zombies, and then they could like intermingle and walk amongst them and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have kind of limited yourself, because just the very touch of any of them would make it so that you can't. Did you guys think about that? Is there going to be like skills, or maybe like people developing skills that allow them to walk amongst the dead, or is it literally a situation where you just can't get near these things at all ever?
So with this, like you said, every interaction with these things will be a fight.
Not if you got a giraffe.
Right.
So.
Dude, all they have to do is touch the giraffe and you're dead, Fry.
Then the giraffe might die. But I read somewhere the giraffes are immune to zombie viruses.
Yeah, but those are the zombie viruses that bite. These ones ooze. It's different.
Zombies can't get through the protective layer of giraffe fur. I've thought this through.
Yes, they can. The ooze just goes onto the fur and then runs right up it to the skin. It's science 101, bro.
Out of all the things I thought we'd talk about today, giraffes was not the first thing that came up into my mind.
Welcome to the CryptoComics podcast, my man.
It's the pattern on giraffes that really draws to them,
If I had $14 for every time a comic creator has told us that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Absolutely.
I love this. I got to read this from Digi. I'd love to see a character who has mastered the art of fencing, only to get eaten right away because they try fencing the zombies, fencing the living dead. Nice. That's awesome.
All right, Nathan's got another question coming over from YouTube this time. Do the zombies in your series decay at the normal rate of a corpse, or do they stick around a little longer?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
So what I can say is they will stick around a bit longer because with our zombies, it's still in the zombie category, but they are infected, so they're still living. So that being said, there's still a pulse, there's still blood pumping through their veins. What I can say is, as opposed to zombies, there is no desire to eat like zombies. So it is
it's more of a rage thing, isn't it?
Correct. So their sole purpose is to just infect the next person. They'll run, they'll grab you, you're infected, but they won't actually eat. So that being said, just being living, they do last a bit longer.
No, guys,
so the virus is more for duplication and growing its many hosts, and that's what the objective of this virus is. It's not to destroy the host; it's more or less to just grow its host body. Is it a Unimind virus? Like not, Borg?
Not Unimind. I would say they certainly have their own objectives. Not well-thought out objectives, but they do move independently. But they all do share a common goal. It's very simple-minded. If they see someone, they're going to attack and try.
I think I might be patient zero for this zombie virus, guys. I'm sorry to let you guys know.
We knew it.
I'm telling you guys. So I was at this taco buffet, right? And they hear me out, and they tell me that they're out of tortillas. My first reaction, seriously, was rage motivation. You know what I mean? Right off the bat.
Did you gallop away on your giraffe?
No,
he trampled by the giraffe.
Sweating profusely, and I feel like maybe that's the skin thing.
So,
Antonio with a question.
yeah, here's a good question. Different zombie species. Now, I'm thinking of like Resident Evil. You know how they had their mindless zombies, and then the zombies evolved, and they came out with smarter zombies and stuff like that. Or I don't know what it means by species. Like maybe like human zombies. Does it transfer to animals? So animals become zombies as well with this particular type of zombie virus.
Oh my god, I have a giraffe zombie now.
I already told you, Fry.
The targeted.
It wasn't gonna last.
What we can say is there's a lot of things we're trying to dodge tonight with as far as spoilers come along. But I will say is you're gonna see it's not to the extent of I think Resident Evil because they're, if I'm being honest, a little bit over the top with their species.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh my
And their
god,
evolutions.
my giraffe is totally safe. Thank you guys.
I wouldn't say totally.
What I will say is this year is going to be super exciting for Raze because you're going to be able to see something that relates to that question. And you're going to see it very soon. And it's going to be something that I think that it's going to kind of blow a lot of people's minds because it's something that I think truly has never been done before. So,
And I think just to add on to what he's saying, the different species can mean a number of things, but what I definitely wanted to get across, just to add to the differences between our zombie story and another one is, I can't exactly say when this will happen, but being that they're living things, there's more things that can affect the way they move, the way they grow, things like that. So as the story progresses, and this is, I would say, the core of the story is you will see certain people who actually can adapt to the zombie virus.
Oh, wait, that brings in this great question then.
Oh.
Are you gonna read it?
Give me a minute. I was pausing for effect. Man, some people just have no patience. Elias says, will there be people immune to infection in the future? Raise stories like Eli from The Last of Us. Just wondering. So that kind of runs along that line of what you were stating, right?
Correct. So there will be people who are different, and being different will certainly give them different, for lack of a better word, abilities, I should say. And you'll see some good ones, but with good ones, that means there are some bad ones. And
ooh,
that is
nice.
The core of the story itself, which we will see play out.
Okay, now here's the most important question. If the zombie apocalypse happens, which one of the which one of the two Raze creators survives? Trey, you go first.
I was going to ask if, zombie apocalypse happens, would you guys trust each other?
No, he dragged me down.
Wow.
That's to be honest.
It's going to get called number one. Number two, we're going to see another group. They're going to see him with a machete, perceive him as a threat. I'm just a simple man with a shovel who can't hurt anyone.
It's going to be like the scene from Step Brothers where I'm walking outside. He's going to bang my head and bury me alive. No. What you do is Sam, you got to keep the other person there as bait. So when you get into that situation where you need the bait, then he'll ditch, He'll be like, thank you, Sam.
All right. I do actually have a serious question for you, though, about Raze Comics. What are some of the ideas that you've thrown out that you didn't use?
Whew, where to start the list? Honestly, it's something that I think you're going to see in the future, in this year at least, is we've been talking about it, and the thing good way to segue to our plug is if you go to Patreon, you can see a lot of this is a lot of the art style that we've gone through. Not only has it been ideas that we've had to trash, but it's also been art styles because we've been doing this since 2014. So it's been about 8 years of different artists, different styles, finding.
Wow.
No, we have a concept art that goes back to 2009, actually.
Yeah, 2009.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So we've been doing this for a long time, and the biggest thing to answer the question on that is thank you, Jared. I never thought a pirate would be praising me tonight.
I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking though.
But to answer the question is everything that we do in this story, and we just did this not even, I would say, a few weeks ago. We wrote a 20-issue arc, and we read it, and we're like, this is crap. Throw it out the window, and we started over.
Oh, wow.
So it's constantly, does this work? Is it good enough? Because the first arc you're going to get is the Junkyard arc, and we hold ourselves very high on what we accomplished in a matter of 5 to 6 issues. So our bar is really high, and that's what we're trying to aim for moving forward with the entire series.
It's also like designs we've scrapped, concepts we've scrapped, storylines we've scrapped, endings we've scrapped. I mean, that's what I'm thinking of. Like you're saying, we wrote like a whole bunch of stuff for an arc of the story that had to go. Like you said, you'll see a lot of character designs that doesn't fit. No, we can't keep that in. So it's really a lot of like, what can we do and what works? And it happens more often than not. Even up until I'm literally drawing it, we're like, this doesn't work. Let's change it. And unfortunately, that's just the process.
Well, I mean, has there ever been like that concept art that you're like, you absolutely fell in love with? You couldn't make it work, so it had to go, but you just,
yeah, so
love it.
And this is a huge throwback. I'm sure nobody's read it, but we put out these origins for our characters, and we kind of scrapped them because the covers didn't work, the story didn't work, and it just felt like 2002 where you needed an origin story where you didn't. And there was just one image that one of the main characters, Bucky, it was like this beautiful shot of him and his dad on the Empire State Building, and you could just see the whole landscape of New York City. And I was like, man, this shot is so freaking cool. I love it. And we're like, we can't use it. Yeah.
So all the art we paid for, we threw away.
Yeah.
Well, don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Make a living journal of all these pieces, for goodness sakes.
We have all of it.
We have digital copies. I can't find all the physical ones, and like you were saying, Patreon will be the ones that we do have. You'll be able to see, where it started again back in 2008 or 9, and kind of the journey of how it got all the way here.
Good. Never get rid of the memorabilia. So Nathan comes in. So are your zombies violent when they come across the uninfected, or do they just try to make contact and let the virus spread? And then Stretch comes in, kind of like I Am Legend. And that kind of plays off what Matt was saying with them raging, like, do they rage until they've touched you and then they're like, oh, they're infected, I can go on now? But are they going to just like beat you down?
So going back to issue 1, another plug there, it does take time after they touch you for that infection to kick in. So you're either going to get killed by a zombie or you're going to live long enough to become one of them. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Now, there are some things in place that we will show in the comic eventually that can kind of either delay it or kind of reverse it, kind of like, The Walking Dead. If you get bit, you cut off a limb and you're safe. So there will be things in place to kind of save you, so it's not just one and done. There are some things you can do to prevent that turn.
Oh, okay.
So
hashtag trust no one.
With the whole, kind of violence aspect of this with the rage, I mean, you guys go all out. Just in
absolutely.
issue 1 alone, Fry, if you want to pull up my screen, I mean, you got eyes popping out and everything.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. Oh man. Is there a point where you're like, wow, we can't take it any further than this, you know?
Oh no. The question is to push the envelope, and I'm sure he'll agree on this, but every time we write scenes like this, we always kind of have the conversation of like, how can we make your gut feel like it's twisting to the point where you feel uncomfortable, but you can't look away, because that is ultimately like the realistic nature of this world. Is like, it is a violent world. It is a world where if you're not super careful, you're gonna end up like comic book Jared with the one eye, you know?
I am careful. That's the problem.
He's got the beard and everything, Jared. You just got to lose a tooth.
I think it's the same eye.
Yeah, it is.
I lost a tooth.
No, don't say that.
How you feel now?
I feel like
I hope you guys
I
are.
could tell the future. I didn't know it was.
I hope you guys are both crying on the inside for picking on me.
Wait,
Can't believe you
Nobody's
would
crying
pick
on the inside for picking on
the
you,
disabled.
Disabled. Oh God.
Yeah, I hope you guys feel terrible.
This is getting real deep, guys.
Oh, hey, Nathan comes in and says, Sam would survive the zombie apocalypse. My man got mad charisma. So that brings to the next question. Where did you get your zombie charming skills, Sam?
Man, I was born with it.
Oh, dang. Dang. You're going to have to teach us someday.
Humble, as you can tell.
Nobody says cool.
Buying it.
All right, guys, since you guys would technically be the zombie aficionados, which member of CryptoComics do you think would be the last to survive?
The last to survive? Ooh.
Yeah. Only
That's
one of the
easy.
three of us can survive.
Jared, I'm sorry.
And-
You're out.
What? I think you're saying that just because to poke fun at that, again, disabled. I think that's what that's all about.
And
Whatever.
Well, the thing is, I'm not even going to go down that road.
First of all, I got mad survival skills.
You couldn't even
Compared
keep
to
your
what?
eye in a stream.
I didn't want to look at you, Fry. Thank you for putting up that screen over your face.
So I don't know Matt that well, but I can see he's got a little survival instinct in him.
Nah, Matt would be the first one to die. They'd catch him. He's slow.
Yeah, no way.
That's
I
not-
don't gotta be
That's my
fast.
vote.
I just
I'm
gotta be fast.
taking a little
with you,
gamble
Jared.
here.
Oh, right. Fair point. Fair point. So honestly, who would it be? You guys gonna go with Fry?
I think I'm going to go with Matt.
I would have to say Fry.
Oh, okay. You're going with Matt. All right. Who you going with, Trey?
I'm
Our money's
very
on Fry.
cool, calm, and collected, and I think that's the mindset you have to have if you're going to survive something like this.
Cool, bro. He's riding on a giraffe. What is cool, calm, and collected about that?
Excellent.
You have no worries.
So just so you
clearly
guys
need to
know,
go to
okay.
and check out the giraffe.
So now we're gonna ask the chat. Everybody, put in your choice of the three, of me, Frey, or Maddie. Which one's gonna survive?
Let's take a
Oh,
poll.
Just
you're
go-
gonna survive tonight.
Go ahead, and
Go
then
Brave.
from there, I'll accept my fate because I know the answer. You're all wrong.
Bro, it's going to be like 49, 48%, and then you're going to be like 1% at the bottom of the poll.
You look like you just survived.
I got
Yeah.
one. Boom, right there. So now all three of us have one person in our corner.
Jared, I think you need to reread that comment, buddy.
Hey, I love Eugene, man. He's still alive and he's smart.
Yeah, but Eugene's not disabled like you, right?
Ooh. Diggy comes in.
I can't believe you would point out my disabledness, Sam. That's
You mean a
Jared,
rough,
disability?
bro.
Jared has already
That's
admitted
rough.
during this stream that Digi knows all. And Digi says, normally I'd put my $5 on Jared since he built a damn house. But I think I'm going to put $10 on Fry and Matt throwing Jared to the zombies as they escape.
First of all, Digi, I hate to break it up, but I wouldn't be hanging out with these two at that point. So they wouldn't be able to throw me in an escape attempt. They would be throwing each other in the escape attempt. I would already be long gone.
We
Boom.
would hunt you down just to throw you to the zombies and be like,
You can't. I'm already gone. I said you can't backtrack that. I'm already gone.
yeah, but he's
And you know
he's
what?
got a
You know what?
giraffe.
You guys are right. You guys are right. I would become the king of the zombies. I would just own it. I would just, make me one of you all. And then I would be like a leader of the zombies. I'd be like, let's go tear up some human flesh. Yeah. We'll touch them with our ooze. Yeah.
Don't ever say that again.
Why did he turn that into like a late 80s like rap song?
Dude, I love
know
the
that
80s,
song.
bro. That's where all the good looking girls were hanging out at the malls.
Oh boy.
What the heck, Jared?
What? You guys, really?
We're supposed to be talking
you guys
about
don't
zombies.
like
and
Stranger
instead we
Things?
Find out that Jared's
I
got a
love
big
Stranger
hair
Things.
fetish.
And then I would get all the zombies doing
Love that.
aerobics.
Andrew Dodge comes in and says, "Sorry, man, Jared, but Fry would survive the longest." My man.
know
No,
what?
he wouldn't.
Crutchy, you and I no longer friends. Going down there, buddy. I'm kidding, man. I love you.
J.D. Smith. I actually could see Jared trying to eat the zombies to give them their
Dude, I would be eating them to absorb their powers. I swear I saw that in a movie once.
You guys look really excited to be here. I'm really glad you guys joined us tonight at Raze Comics.
Dude, are you kidding? We're lucky to have Raze Comics with us tonight because these guys are freaking phenomenal. And I hope everybody out there takes the opportunity to go check out what they have put into the marketplace for you guys to enjoy because their zombie story, Raze, is fantastic. These guys have really put in heart and they've put in creativity. And as you've heard, they've gone through a tremendous amount. Oh, man, they totally ditched out on you guys, man.
Yeah.
They froze up like 20 seconds ago. That's why I was making the joke, and you just started going with a sales pitch. So I'm just letting you finish.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna let people know how awesome they are because they have great comics in our marketplace, and I thank them truly for that. Even though they ditched out on me while I was like pimping them.
I blame the eye patch.
I know.
Well,
Messed up.
all right, everybody. So definitely, go check them out on the CryptoComics. Leave them a review. They got 4 issues on there. Leave a review. I want to see 4 reviews each person.
Each of you. This is your assignment, or you will fail the zombie apocalypse.
As well as share, and subscribe. With this video.
Trey comes in and says they've got some technical difficulties. No problem, Trey. We'll hang out. We'll wait for you. We got Jared's eye patch to keep us company.
What's up?
He's got a third eye now.
While everybody else is waiting for Raze Comics to
I've
join
been
back
enlightened.
up, as Matt had just said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe like 3 times. Hit the little bell notification when we go live.
I don't think that works, Fry.
Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your grandma.
I think if you hit subscribe twice, you unsubscribe.
Okay, don't do that then.
That's why he said 3 times.
Good point. Did I say 3 times?
Does that count as an extra subscribe?
It probably counts against us. Just click it once, guys.
Oh, serious?
Who knows how the algorithm works anymore?
Oh my gosh. Don't listen to us. Just hit the subscribe 1 time. And then if you like it, smash that like button. I mean, just smash it, break the computer. Just kidding. Don't do that. It's probably expensive.
What do you guys think of the removal of the dislike button?
I think it's BS.
Really?
Personally. Yeah, I really do. I don't like that. I mean, the only reason they did it is because certain political affiliations were getting such large dislikes that they didn't want people to really see how much they were disliked. It's kind of BS. And
What do you think?
you know what? You shouldn't ask people's opinion if you can't handle the truth.
Ooh,
You know what?
ooh.
I'm
I mean, is an opinion truth? Opinion's an opinion, right?
Opinion's opinion. Doesn't have to be true or not. It's an opinion. It doesn't matter. But if you're asking people for their opinion, deal with it. Don't cry about it. Freaking go, oh, please take away the dislikes. Arr!
all right. So before we get into the conspiracy theory as to why they got rid of dislike,
That's not a conspiracy theory. It's a theory.
okay.
The conspiracy takes 2 or more people.
I got your back, Jared. Now it's a conspiracy.
Oh, wow, my bad. Okay, all right. Well, now we're slaying fire. Woo-hoo!
All right. So, I can't even think straight, guys.
So,
while you're
Nobody,
hitting that like
you
button and
rock.
stuff, definitely go check out the Patreon. Okay, check it out. It's awesome.
So I agree with Digi on this. They removed the downvoting, or excuse me, the dislike button, and it has made it so I run through dramatically worse videos now. Because I realized that subliminally, I would look at videos previously, and if I saw the ratio was leaning more towards dislikes, I would just kind of skip it. You know what I mean? That being said,
Oh, yeah.
I found some really interesting music because of this now as well, though. Like, did you guys know that Rebecca Black made a whole album?
Unfortunately,
It's
I did
crazy.
know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right. Jeez. Well, it looks like these guys might be having some more issues than we had previously expected, but we are already at an hour, so we can close this up if we need to. For eagle-eyed viewers inside of the stream, I know Nobody's Illusion has already noticed it. Let's see if anybody else did. But there might be a little hidden segment up there in the chat. Looks like Andrew Dodge and Nobody's Illusion are the only ones other than me and Matt that have found it. So keep your eye out
Hold the
there.
freaking phone. Are you talking about the holy crap, they're back and in
Sorry, guys.
whoa, it's different.
With
The
dramatically
lighting's
better
different.
lighting. Look at that.
Wow.
You guys are glowing.
I can actually see you guys now.
Oh, awesome.
Welcome
them
to the
has a
show.
really bright
Anybody
idea.
joining us? We have Raze, we have Trey, and we have Sam. If you haven't seen them before, it's because now you can see
they
them.
just found a light
Fantastic.
switch.
Sorry about that, guys. There was a little, my computer kind of spazzed out.
Oh,
Don't be sorry. Be thankful. Fry was just about to cut the plug. He was going to cut us off. He was like, I'm tired of talking to Jared. So you guys saved the day.
Beautiful.
All right, so let's get into these zombie questions some more. Best zombie video game.
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah, that is easy. I'll let you answer this one.
Well, at least in my opinion, will always be Left 4 Dead.
Ooh, good one.
Okay.
Left 4 Dead.
I'd have to agree with him. We grew up on that, so it's a little bit biased, but yeah. And obviously, I know people are gonna say Resident Evil as well. Resident Evil is a great zombie game too, but
Okay, when it comes to Resident Evil, though, just that one scene when the dog first jumps out at you, like that was the first real jump scare in video games.
Oh yeah,
But,
absolutely.
You know, I love number 5 the best.
Ooh, Zombies Ate My Neighbors for SNES from Disneyland. That's a good one.
Resident Evil 5.
Antonio says, "Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and say that." Sorry, somebody said Resident Evil 5, I think. Okay, moving on. Antonio says Left 4 Dead and Call of Duty.
Do it again,
Zombies
guys.
is also good. Nobody's Illusion says, "I like Silent Hill." Is that a zombie one? I think it's close enough.
Yeah,
That was a movie though. That was a
video game.
Oh,
Before it was a movie, Jared.
Wow, Jared. Wow.
Oh.
Wasn't that supposed to be more of like demonic?
Yeah, it was super demonic.
It's
I mean,
like,
so
I
it
just
wasn't
saw the
necessarily
like,
zombies.
Evil Dead, like demonic, like beings.
Like a Deadite?
Yeah.
I love Evil Dead. God, I love that show.
Demon zombies.
Elias comes
think-
in on Facebook saying it would be cool to see a preacher killing zombies as a way to forgive himself of all of his past sins.
Oh, that would be
I'm
cool.
pretty sure that's Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead. Yeah.
How's it?
Yeah, that guy gets into it. That preacher dude. Can't remember his name, but
All right, for video game, I got to go with Dead Rising because it's hilarious.
Oh, that is a great. Okay, well, which one we talking about though?
The original one. The other ones are really good too, but the original one is just awesome.
yes, I did. Did you?
Did you? Artist comes in and says, Jared, did you know that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is based on a comic?
No. Okay, everybody. I just want to set Digi straight. I always say that he knows everything, but now I know he doesn't know anything. We all know that the comic book was based off of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movie.
I can support that.
Oh. My person over on YouTube says Dead Rising is fun just to kill time. And everybody's laughing at Digi's comment because it is brilliant. Oh, jeez.
He's no longer a professor.
Okay, so zombie apocalypse happens. What is the first thing that you do?
Grab a beer.
Ooh, good answer.
That's not a bad option, honestly. Man, what do you do first? Honestly, knowing me and his mindset, we'd probably just stay in our apartment for like a day or two and be like, are things better now? And then go out and see, probably go in our cars, take a little tour, see what's going on out there.
I'm going to Walmart.
Run some errands.
Costco.
I'm thinking Costco. Yep.
Yeah.
Costco wouldn't dare go in there. Costco, you can go, and zombies would not go in Walmart.
Oh, no, I'm going to the gun shop.
Guys, they
Hello?
don't let anyone in Costco without the card. They're definitely not going to let a zombie in there.
Dude, it's a zombie apocalypse. Like, they're going to stop me with someone asking for my card. I'll be like, go outside. There's somebody who wants to talk to you. He's the one going, "Urgh."
I'll add you to my membership if that's what you need, Jared.
Oh, thank you, Fry. Thank you. And I'll show him the card. I don't mind.
Matt, did you have a chance to answer on that one? What's the first thing you're going to do?
Honestly, I would probably board myself up in the house for about a week. That way, the zombies have had enough time to kill everything that moves and move on.
A week?
Yeah, the first week's
Well,
always the worst.
Yeah,
He doesn't
if you move out the next day, you still got the people poking their head out going, is it safe? And then they're dead. And that's just going to bring more zombies.
That's
all over
Do
the
you
place.
have enough toilet paper to last you a week?
Plus, there's traffic.
I have paper if I need to.
Oh, ouch. That hurts.
I will make do. Okay.
In a zombie apocalypse, the sink is perfectly acceptable. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just
Sure.
saying. You
I'm
can
just
burp
going to
that.
hook up a bidet. Okay.
There you go. Oh, Digi comes in saying Matt's got a bunch of DC comics. So yeah.
Oh, he's got boxes of it. Yeah, good point. He's set for life.
Oh, you guys are killing me.
Oh, geez,
Oh.
guys. Okay, so most important piece of technology during a zombie apocalypse.
What do you classify as technology, though?
CB radio.
Could be anything, yeah. CB radio would qualify.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, anything man-made, I would say. It's just
Nice.
technology.
Ooh.
That's
Honestly,
technology.
My thing would probably be a car, just because that's going to be the most. That's probably going to be the thing you use the most to get around and whatnot.
All right, plot twist. It's only electric cars available.
Then we walk
Oh.
it.
Ooh, a drone with
Ooh,
a
that's-
high definition camera.
That's actually smart. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a good. That's
yeah,
a good one,
okay.
Jared. I thought you were going to say like a blanket or something.
No, On my pillow. My pillow. That would be my first technology.
Ooh, let's see here. Let's look at everybody else's answers inside of chat. Elias says walkie-talkies. Nobody's illusionist says walkie-talkies. Antonio says jetpacks. I like where you're going with this.
Yes.
It's San
Getty
Andreas. You just ride
Digi
around
comes in and says batteries, can opener, and matches.
Yeah,
And
he's
nobody's
getting
illusionist
all
says
Boy
absolutely.
Scouty. Yep. I mean, you can never go wrong with the right kind of pillow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, while they're trying to bite you, you could shove it in their mouth.
Make sure to bring the
Frickin-
NFTs. That's all you're
What?
There you go.
Joke's on you. NFTs will still be relevant. It'll be the only thing that you can track.
But I have this picture of a monkey to keep me company.
Oh, I would make an NFT monkey that was being attacked by a zombie and then sell that.
Killing
Right
it.
as it's relevant.
Jared, it's the end of the world.
Doesn't matter. Some idiot will
make it
still
more
spend his
valuable.
money.
This is true. They'll remember you for your NFT.
Yeah. I'll be famous.
It'll make it more valuable.
It will. Remember
Exactly.
that artist who always wore that eye patch for whatever reason? Oh man, he was.
It's now a third eye, buddy. It's now a third eye. You got to keep up with the program.
Hey,
Now
I'm
third eye.
just saying, guys, if you're the only one that
I'm
can
aware.
still make NFTs, you're the only one that can set prices as well.
What?
Just saying.
Dude, we could like sell them back and forth to each other for millions.
Or sell them to strangers for pineapple.
We do not give financial advice here. This is-
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Nice disclaimer. Great disclaimer. Thank you. Raze Comics coming in with another win,
we strongly suggest, but we don't give advice.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
We strongly suggest that you guys support these guys.
Absolutely.
Yes. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You guys are attacked by zombies. Your significant other gets bitten. What do you do?
Use the shovel.
Okay.
My shovel?
Yeah.
So are you using the shovel as a weapon or just to dig the hole?
CryptoComic marketplace. See what I did there?
It's a little rough. No, you're going to be digging a hole with your machete. Meanwhile, I'll be digging a nice hole in about 10 minutes with my shovel.
I'm not going to dig a hole with a machete. I have hands.
So your machete's useless.
Joke's on you. It's all concrete, Sam.
Oh, then his shovel isn't going to work either. What do you mean?
It's going to be faster than your hands.
You're not
Okay.
wrong.
So everybody is going through the first zombie kill
Ginger beer.
montage. What is the song that plays in the background?
Oh, I already know mine.
What is it?
Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue.
Nice.
Good one.
Oh, I like it. Dre?
You know what? I'm going to play Mad World.
What is it?
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Matt?
A bit of a sad montage, isn't it?
You know what? I got to go the other way. I need a hero.
Oh, very good. Jared?
He's Googling what a montage is. Give him a minute.
No, I'm not.
Way to come back, Jared.
It would it would be it's what is it? There it is. President
Shark?
of the United States of America, Kitty.
Ooh, very good. I would go with Independent Women by Destiny's Child.
Well, then can I change my answer to WAP?
Ooh. DigiArtist comes in and says, am I the only one that's going to opt for something by the Misfits? Well, considering you haven't gone on to CryptoComics and claimed the badge code tonight, you can't be that big of a Misfits fan because there's definitely a little bit of a Misfits Easter egg in it.
Oh, nice.
Hint, hint.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, Nobody's Illusion comes in with a Mike Shinoda tune. Very good.
Nice.
Nice.
I dig it.
Ooh.
All right. Digi also came in earlier, which is pretty funny, saying, Jared, somebody will buy the NFT. Speaking of, log into CryptoComics today and support their NFTs. Andrew Dodge asked, what are you drinking on tonight, Jared?
Ginger beer. Bundaberg, not a promotion. Not a promotion. It's just a soda. Bundaberg, ginger beer.
Can we be honest, Jared? I don't think it'd be a great internet commercial for a guy wearing an eye patch talking about how a pillow is his weapon of choice.
First of all, Frey, let's talk about this, okay?
Frey.
It's not an eye patch right now. It's a third eye of awareness, okay? I've become enlightened by the Illuminati. I know when the apocalypse is going to happen. So I no longer am scared.
Elias comes in with a compass. I like that. I like that one.
Oh, actually, you do need to know which way north is unless the poles shift.
And Illusion's calling me out saying, says the guy on the giraffe. Oh, jeez. That kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you really went south with that giraffe, dude.
You know what? I think it's going to work. I think end times come, you guys will be jealous of me and my giraffe.
Oh, dude,
you know what?
Dwight takes the cake, man. Dwight takes the cake.
I'm trying to show it, and you keep removing it, and I'm going to remove your permissions. I swear. Jared, stop clicking. Stop it. Dwight comes in on YouTube saying, my song would be Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I think that pretty much wins.
Can someone tell me
Should've
what
thought of that.
the lifespan of a giraffe is?
I'm about to Google it right now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to Google that.
60 years? Any bets?
Don't you need like a lot of food to feed him though? This is a zombie apocalypse.
He's gonna feed him zombies.
They can live
Dude,
up to 26
you didn't think
years.
that far in advance.
Wow.
We're totally good. Totally good. Wait a minute, is this true? Giraffes have 7 hearts? Oh, wait, they have 3 hearts. What?
What?
Did y'all know this? They got 3 hearts.
No, I didn't know.
Like you said, with him on
Nice
a
one,
giraffe,
Leslie.
Fry's song would actually be Independent Women. It'd be more like the Sesame Street song.
I was thinking of
Not
the
for the
carnival song.
I would just wanted to see how long Jared was going to do that.
Not very.
How many times did you do that theme song?
Your theme song?
I think my theme song would be like the Benny Hill theme song.
All right, do it.
You're going to have to do it for me. You are officially the CryptoComics theme song guy now.
I don't know the Benny Hill Frey theme song.
Why do you keep calling me Fry? Why are you doing this to
Oh,
me?
sorry, Fry. I meant Fry.
Did you? Jeez.
Maybe.
This guy. I swear.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I was just joking.
Chat, come on.
The other
We
last
need better
stream, Stash came on and he kept calling Frey,
Yeah,
and it was
over
just
and over and over.
hilarious. So I jumped on that bandwagon and I called him Frey through the whole show.
Oh my
And so Stash thought he was calling him the right name the whole time until the end. It was glorious.
Hey, I've been called Mike by creators that we've had on the show.
Chad Harden called you Mike. It was awesome.
Yep.
It made me cry a little bit.
I'm sure after this session is over, we're all just gonna go into our corners and cry.
No, I'm
Pretty
going to be
much.
photoshopping Fry onto some giraffes.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Nobody's Illusion requested a badge of that earlier. Maybe we should make that happen.
A giraffe badge.
Yeah.
A giraffe fry badge. A fry sauced giraffe.
I'm just picturing Fry on the back of a giraffe, like trying to ride it like a horse with like an M16, you know?
Whoa.
Joke's on you. I'd be surfing on the back of it. Riding on a snowboard. majestic, like, I'm going to guess 24 years. See, he does know everything.
I know.
Giraffes lived for 20 to 30 years. Look, yeah, it looks like Google says it's longer in captivity. I think my giraffe would be considered a captive giraffe because I don't think one would want to hang out with me. I mean, you guys are here for work and you're barely even want to be here.
I mean, let's define barely.
But see, you'd have to find
the only thing that makes it cool is Raze Comics. I mean, if it wasn't for these awesome studs, I sure the Hez wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't tune in for it.
And I just want to remind everybody who's just joining us, we are with the fantastic and fabulous Raze Comics. They created an awesome freaking zombie apocalypse styled comic with some really cool twists and turns, some real uniqueness. So don't expect it to be your old normal sloth, slow moving zombie comic. This is much more cooler, fast paced, a little bit of Rage Against the Machine going on.
Mm-hmm.
It is
$300 ticket at Bonnaroo Rage, though. Let's be honest, okay? It's old Rage Against the Machine when they
definitely
stood for something.
Definitely vintage. Yes.
Not the Rage Against the Machine that you'd fit in while wearing Crocs. Okay.
Yeah, no.
What? Rage Against the Machine wears Crocs these days?
Well, I mean, when you're charging $300 a ticket, Bonnaroo.
Hey, Matt, while you're at it,
Rage.
Show all four of the covers real quick.
I'm going to do the math real fast here, guys. Let me see here.
That's freaking awesome.
Okay, so it looks like it was $360 for Rage Against the Machine ticket, right?
Uh-huh.
Which means that you could literally buy 90 Raze comics on Amazon for the same price as one ticket for Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
and you could resell them.
That's a considerably better value. For the
we do not give financial advice, but spend your money wisely.
Okay, I actually have a question about Raze Comics. So the cover, I mean, it's really distinct style it's kind of the same pattern for all of the issues. What was kind of the inspiration behind that?
You can answer this one. So we really wanted to keep the logo front and center because I mean that's of course the title. But we wanted to put something that's going to have to do with the issue on the cover itself. At least all of the comics that I've read, they'll have a whole scene and there's a lot going on. And they kind of explain what's going to happen in the issue on the cover. So we wanted something to be a bit more thought provoking, a bit more to make you curious of, okay, where is this going to come into play in the actual comic itself? So everything you see on the cover is somewhere in said issues, but you just don't know where it is and how we get there.
Looking at that cover, I have a question. You guys had mentioned that the virus, this particular zombie virus doesn't work like others. If a person gets infected and then dies, do they come back from the dead, or are they dead?
They are dead.
Oh, okay. So can they rot away like that first cover is showing, where their hands are exposed to bone and stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much. We think of our zombies are infected as, yes, they're these rage-filled monsters, but they are still people and they are still living. So once you kind of put them down, they stay down. The danger factor is more of how fast they are, how strong they are, but you can kill them. If someone is infected and they die, they are dead.
Do they enjoy waffles?
They can. They can.
What color?
Jared? No.
Sorry.
Not okay. Not okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Moving on. My apologies, guys. Sometimes
you're good.
Jared gets a little carried away.
Well, I
You
like
gotta
to
reel
pour
him back.
blood over my waffles.
Oh God,
All right.
he's hardcore.
This
Oh!
this
So
went from
I
a
love how
Misfit stream to Guar all of a sudden. Crazy.
I love how on the E, you got that drip that actually goes into the issue number. I love that on all your comics.
Yeah, shout out to Ivan Lugamer, who is an incredible artist, and he's actually we got the first mock-up for issue 1, and we're like, yo, this is so cool, and we're like, we're just gonna have to do this every time now, and that's kind of where we are now. And to something to blow like people's minds is each like Trey was saying is each cover that you're looking at has some sort of inspiration from the actual like comic. So in issue 1 you actually see a panel with like hands coming up from a bust, which is like pretty much what the cover is showing. You got issue 2 where glass is being broken by an infected, and then you got issue 3, them pretty much stopping their car at the tires, and then issue 4, them arriving at the junkyard. So it is just kind of like a culmination of all of our ideas, but placed honestly on like a cover. It is also a good conversation starter. I mean, we've met some people at a few cons who have read these books, and then that's the whole thing with the mystery of the cover. We've had some interesting conversations because they may interpret it different, and just to like pick their brains and see what they think of it and what they got from it. It does make good conversation, at least with the people who have seen the comics as well.
I really like it. I really like what you guys have done with these covers so far. I can't wait to see the next.
Thanks, man.
It's got to be challenging.
You don't have to. You can actually go and support them on Patreon.
Yeah, you
and
can.
You'll know before anybody knows, Jared.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh, early access to all content.
You guys.
So if you want to see a cover early, Jared, you know what to do.
I got to go to Patreon. I got to look up Raze Comics, and I got to select the middle one.
I believe so. It's a little bit hard to see on our screen.
Ooh, but I want to be a survivor.
Yes, you do.
Because he's a survivor. He's gonna. Okay,
and I mean, really, I like what you guys have done, man. For less than for as much as 2 coffees a month, one coffee a month, less than a coffee a month, you can support these guys and help them deliver on a dream. These are real indie creators who are grinding it out and doing what it takes. And this is a really, really super cool campaign. I like the way you guys have put it together.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And you should definitely check out that trailer at the bottom of the Patreon page.
I'm going to.
Matt. Not you, Matt.
I can't because it won't. The sound won't come.
Yeah. So let's discuss that real quick. I want some understanding in relation to that. So Raze created this fantastic trailer. Everybody, just awesome trailer. And we love playing trailers, but my branding manager freaking nixed it last minute. And Fry, could you give us some enlightenment as to, because this can help people in the future.
Bro, did you just reference me as a branding manager?
I thought that was a sly way to put that in there, man.
Ouch. Okay.
Just remember, Fry, the more titles you get, the more they have to pay you. Okay?
No, not here, man. We give away titles like we give away candy. That's how you make them feel better.
It's how they just pet the top of my head and say, "Good job, Fry. Here's another title."
Good job, Fry. Good job. Here, give me 5.
So, yeah, the guys at Raze made this badass trailer that everybody can go and check out over on the Patreon. And one of the elements of the trailer is some audio that it syncs together with really well, I should say. The downside of that is that sometimes audio has copyright elements to it. And because we are on a live stream and we do not own the right to their trailer, we cannot play it during our live stream. That being said, reason we have things set up that way is because we do not believe that creators should ever give their rights up for any reason to anybody but themselves.
That's right.
And we're a big proponent of practice what you preach. And so, unfortunately, this is one of those downsides, is that we can't actually share that video. That being said, you guys can go over to the Patreon. You can check it out. You can pull it up. You can listen to the audio. You can watch the animation. I believe Sam had mentioned that it was one artist that did it. Do you want to tell us about that, Sam?
Yeah. So pretty much is we talked to you guys, and I think it was a big thing that was kind of on our minds, is getting people aware of our project, and we wanted people to get excited, but we also didn't want to do it like I mean, we've seen plenty of them where comic book trailers, and I'm not knocking them at all, but obviously the team over at Raze, we always try to do something different. So I was just pretty much on YouTube and just listening to different instrumentals, and I just pretty much listened to one, and I just got a visual representation in my head, and I talked to my partner over here, and we kind of put the storyboards together. We sat down with my brother Ben, and pretty much like I was going to pay for someone to animate it. And then my brother Ben I told him how much it was going to cost. And he's like, screw that. He's like, I'm going to do it. And he kind of undertook that project, not knowing how extensive it would be. And
it's his first animation.
Yeah, first animation too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which I think he did an incredible job. And the goal of this animation was to encompass what this story is going to be. Is your eyes are you're watching something for a minute and a half, but like the Easter eggs, the hints, the nods in this trailer are really setting up like something massive that I think people are going to see over the next few years, or many years to come, as far as our story goes. You know.
Yeah, I love it, man. I think that's going to be really cool. Whoa, Jared, what are you doing? Why do you keep clicking stuff?
I wanted to be next to him, dude. I wanted to be next to people that are so cool.
Thanks, man. You're cool.
I feel privileged. I do, guys. I really do. I really think that what you guys are doing is fantastic. You know, I freaking, you got with us. How long has it been now? Like,
it's been at least a year.
Yeah, at least a year. And just to see how far you guys have come, man. Like, you guys have just been battling it out, and I just want to say you guys are freaking awesome.
Thank you, man.
To the max, awesome. Because that's the spirit that it takes to make it, fighting against all odds. Freaking, I'm sure you guys started in 2009, right?
Actually, earlier.
A little earlier. The first concept was 2009.
Yeah. The idea was 2007, so it's been about 15 years, which is depressing to say.
Wow.
No, that just means, man, you're working. You're keeping at it. That's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys are averaging one issue for every 3 years. If you can get one more issue out this year.
Yeah. So we're hoping, and this is our goal for people to get excited for this year, is we're hoping to at least get to issue 8 or 9 this year. So we got.
Oh, no kidding.
So we're ramping up, and that's the reason we started Patreon. We want to make this our full-time job. We want to be, as great as like working on it full-time is also like we can't do it because we need funds. So, and that's one thing that I think Patreon helps out with. But on the backside, we want to create a community as well. We want people to come through and talk to us and have interesting conversations like we're having tonight, obviously, so that's
about giraffes. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to have
some of it was interesting.
So do the fans in the community influence your work?
Wait, what happened?
Do the fans in your community, do they influence your work?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we had it a few years back where we were doing fan contests and putting actual people in our comic books, which we want to continue, obviously, wherever we can. So it's like
What kind of giraffe it is?
Like, I know as far as I've told him this as well, is, there's this kind of stigma between creators and fans. And my goal in this industry is to literally break that, erase it. Like, I want people to be as involved as, people who do music, where you have a community of fans and they're diehards and they'll follow you to the ends of the earth. That's something special.
I always say, just to add on to that, entertainment is nothing without an audience. So for any content creators, whether it be, art, music, sports, no matter what it is, the people watching you, the people watching your craft and what you do, that's the reason why you are where you are. So any chance you can give back to them and connect with them and see where they come from, because you were once that person too, is overall what we want to try and do, and we want to try to stick along the way as well.
Well, you guys are doing it. So let me just reiterate to everybody out there, we are sitting down with Raze Comics. Sam and Frey, the boys are laying down a really nice storyline, something unique, something different. Give it a chance. Go over to CryptoComics. Check it out. They've actually put comics in the marketplace while we're still in beta so that you can actually read their comic and get to know their story. And I'll tell you what, you're going to love it. These boys are fighting hard to be indie creators, and they've got 4 books under their belt. They're trying to get out 8 this year. They need your support. So please support these guys, because you guys are doing fantastic, guys. Just fantastic.
Appreciate
it. We appreciate you.
So I just wanted to show you guys something, a little way that you can connect with your fans here. So on every comic, if you scroll all the way down, there's just a chat that you'll be able to actually interact with anybody that is on there.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so I even had to throw up the first question there. What was the first inspiration for the original idea? What was it that kicked off the original Raze back in 2007?
Yep.
I can answer this because this came out of my mouth. Is we were playing Huh? Good. We were playing Grand Theft Auto 4, which is another reason we set the setting where it is. But I just pretty much, like, we were hanging out on the couch. We went to middle school, high school together, so we were just hanging out playing video games. And I just looked at him. I'm like, how cool would it be if like a zombie could camouflage itself like in its environment? And we kind of just went off that, and it was just like our like just ideas spewing out left and right, and we're just like, we need to write this down. Like, if we walk into a studio one day, they're gonna be like, where's all your material for this? We need to see what your story's gonna be like. So we were like 13 and 14 and just started writing and designing, and which took years and years and years to kind of create, I think, this world that you're going to see with Raze Comics.
I love that.
Thanks.
What?
What if?
Yep. I think that's great, guys.
Giraffes
Here's
lives
a
matter. Wow.
quick question from Digi. What inspired this idea? A rash in an embarrassing place?
Nobody's losing gets it. Coming up with a hashtag Giraffe Lives Matter.
Make a trend.
I just don't know sometimes.
Name a giraffe at a zoo now, Fry.
Right? I'm never gonna look at Fry the same. Now I'm gonna have to always look up.
I'm doing a movie like Tarzan, but instead it's Fry and giraffes.
Right? We'll see how well he does. But we are coming up on the 145 mark, so everybody out there, thank you so much for coming and attending the show and supporting Raze Comics.
Appreciate it.
Please support Raze Comics. And if you would, guys, plug yourself.
Yep. So you guys can reach out to us. We're going to be on multiple platforms. Our main platform from here on out will be our Patreon. So like they said, we have the links up there. You're welcome to go subscribe, talk to us, check out our content for free. Oh, not for free, excuse me. Once you subscribe to a tier, but we're also going to be on Facebook. We do have a few Instagram pages, and of course, absolutely on crypto. These guys have been absolutely amazing and we're very fortunate to have been on their stream again, and they gave us a platform that we could share our project with them as well. So Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, crypto, you name it.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, guys.
The coolest dance line ever.
All right. Once again, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. Come on.
Absolutely.
We want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we want to talk to you guys. Let us know what you think. And thank you guys again for the opportunity. And we will definitely be talking soon because we're going to have a lot of content to share. And anytime we get to share a room, Mono E Giraffe is always a pleasure.
All right, well, everybody, make sure you like this video, share it out to a friend, share it out to your grandparents, share it out to your neighbor, share it out to, the creepy old lady that lives down the street that only has 16 cats to keep her company.
Just share it out to your Facebook.
That too.
Sure. Share it out to your Facebook.
Or your Twitter.
Your metaverse. Share it out to your friends in the metaverse.
Oh, nice. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. And thank you, Raze Comics, for being here and showcasing your work. Thank you for contributing work to the marketplace and allowing people to sample your works and get a taste for what you guys are creating. Thank you, Fry. As always, thank you, Matt. And everybody, have a good night.
Later, guys.
See ya.
It ain't ever going off.
Are we going to?
You guys say Colorado.